Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sweetie Nail Supply YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Rozyhip Gemstone collection. As you may have guessed it already, this collection includes jewel tone magnetic gels that are inspired by raw gemstones that come straight from the earth. And we're really excited to be sharing this one with you. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look. When we open the box here, the first thing you'll see is a swatch card, which you can use to display all the colors in the collection, so you can easily pick and choose which ones you would like to use for your nail design. And if you like to display your swatches upright, you can do so with the white stand. This collection does have magnetic gels, so you'll find a magnet included in the set as well. This here is a strong rectangular bar magnet that's going to make it easy to move those magnetic particles to wherever you want them. And last but certainly not least, we have 8 gel polishes. So let's go ahead and take them all out of the box and lay them out so we can see all of the colors included in the collection. And as you can see, it hits the mark on every single jewel tone you can possibly need. And of course, we're going to swatch each and every one of them with you. The first shade we have here is RM03, which is a pink tone ruby red, and each gel polish is going to be filled with 2 things: a satin magnetic powder as well as a fine glitter that's going to match the color of the polish. Next, we have an orange tone garnet red that has amber hues. And as soon as we apply the polish and hold the magnet to the side of the nail, you'll see how easily that magnetic powder shifts because it's nice and fine. Shade RM05 is an emerald green, and this time we're going to apply this one and use the magnet to move all of the magnetic powder to one side so that you can see how that fine green glitter pops through as well. Next up, we have a beautiful teal color, and another fun fact about these polishes that we want to share is that you don't only have to layer them on top of a clear base color or a solid color. You can also layer them on top of chrome powder or even glitter polishes to create some cool effects. This next color may remind you of an amethyst stone because it is a deep yet vivid purple. And of course, right after we have a purple shade, we definitely need a pink shade, and here we have RM08. Up next, we have this vibrant blue that looks just like a sapphire. And last but certainly not least, we have RM10, which is an aquamarine. We're done swatching the entire collection, so let's put a few of these colors to use and jump right into our nail art tutorial. To get started, we're going to be applying one thin layer of a black gel polish here. However, these magnetic gels can also be layered on top of a clear base, just like we've done earlier in the video with the swatches. Once we're done applying the black, we're going to cure in a lamp and then grab that amethyst purple shade RM07 and apply this to the nail. When applying these, we're being gentle and floating the polish down the nail so there aren't many brush strokes left behind, because we don't want to disturb the free-flowing movement of the magnetic particles. Once we're done applying the polish, we're not going to cure just yet, but we're taking our magnet and holding it towards the right-hand side of the nail so all of the magnetic particles can group together. Next, we're going to hold the magnet at the tip of the nail so that all of the particles move towards the center, and then we'll get something just like this. Everything is to our liking, so now we're going to go ahead and cure it. Then we're going to repeat this process for the rest of the nails because the entire set is going to have the same base color. After curing, this is what we have now, but since these polishes can be layered on top of each other, let's go ahead and grab the pink shade and place it right on top of the purple, but this time we're going to do things a little bit differently. Taking shade RM08, we're going to lay down just one thin layer. Then we're waving the magnet across the nail to demagnetize those particles so that we're left with a glassy pink color. Let's repeat this step for the rest of the nails, and then we're going to cure it once we're done. Next, we're taking the Jinbi Crazy Top Thick, and we're going to be using this to place some rhinestones on the nail. We're actually going to be doing 3 different designs, so for the first design, this is going to go on the pinky finger and the thumb. Taking a dotting tool, we're going to place 3 small dots on the nail, 1 at the top, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the bottom half of the nail, making sure to alternate sides. Then taking 2 flat back rhinestones, we're going to place 1 at the top and the other at the bottom half of the nail. But in the middle, we're going to be creating a small cluster using pointed back rhinestones. Once we have all the rhinestones in place, we are going to cure and then begin working on the thumb. We will be doing a very similar design, but since the thumb is slightly longer and wider than the pinky, we're going to add 1 additional stone. We're going to be doing our second design on the middle finger, and we're going to take a large rectangular stone and place it right in the center of the nail. And since the stone is pretty big, we're going to flash cure in place before we begin laying the other stones around it. Next, we're going to take some more rhinestones of different sizes and lay them around the rectangular stone just to give the nail a little bit more sparkle and shine. Once we have all of our stones in place, we're going to cure and then begin working on the last design, which will be on the pointer finger and the ring finger. We're first laying down a small square-shaped rhinestone and then going right on top with a circular-shaped rhinestone, and then of course curing once we're done. To seal everything in, we're going to be using the Yogo Zombie Top Gel. However, we're making sure to go around any of the rhinestones that are placed on the nail. Then we're going to take a small liner brush to seal around the rhinestones so they can lock in place and not fall off. We're going to cure the nails one last time, and here's what everything will look like completed. So we really hope you enjoyed this video featuring the Rozyhip Gemstone collection. And of course, all the products we use can be found on our website, which will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video. So make sure you subscribe because we don't want you to miss it.